Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the COG podcast. My name is Caesar Germanicus. Today, joined with Nicholas Marquez, aka TARDIS Starwalker. What's going on, man?
What's going on? He said the best for last, right?
Could be that. Or Nicholas Marquez, you've been mentioned probably the most out of any player. Thoughts?
Right. I'm not sure why people like to mention my name. You know, if I'm just a general scapegoat for them. But I don't think my level of play warrants that. I don't know why. I just don't get it. I think there's other people that should be mentioned as well.
You mentioned your level of play, which correlates with your ranking. People have been ranking you in certain places. Have you had any trouble dealing with what they've said?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. It's just words. Most of these people are just words, to be honest. They're not. They have a little bit of action, but no. You know, most of the time they're just words. So I don't take it to heart at all. Okay,
who would you say is your biggest rival?
Biggest rival. The honest answer would probably be myself. That's an honest answer, because if I'm not playing there, aka I'm not there mentally, right? Then I'm not playing good at all. Obviously, everybody said that my level of potential is really high, but I think that is true. But I'm limited by myself. So I mean, as far as another player goes, I don't know. That would have to be, I guess, the upper tier people. You, Javelin, and Terror Squad.
You've also had a history with picking up the sniper rifle, and some people say it's like the three-pointer. You know, in basketball, you live by the three, you die by the three. You pick up that rifle, you live by it, you die by it.
Right.
Is that true?
Honestly, that depends on your teammates. So, I could shoot it, perfectly, and, nobody will notice it if we win the game. But if we're losing the game, they start mentioning it. So, it really depends on your teammates and whether or not you're winning the game.
What frustrates you most about Gears of War?
I think the main thing that irritates me if I keep on dying and dying, obviously that irritates anybody who's playing. As far as anything else, nothing really bugs me that much. Gameplay seems fun. It's way better than the first one. Honestly, the best game I played in a while, so.
You heard Lion786's recent podcast, Simba. Any rebuttal?
Towards what he thought of me. He said I had potential. Already mentioned that. He also says I go mental. I agree with that somewhat, but there's a little bit of method behind the madness when I go mental. That's his opinion. He's allowed to have his opinion, but I don't agree with it.
Nicholas Marquez.
I think that one thing I also wanted to mention was that I think a lot of players wouldn't be so high in the rankings, or maybe even be in the rankings. I don't know. Can't really tell because the future has changed since the update, and that's obviously what I'm talking about. But the update has, I don't know. I feel like it has changed a lot of people's playing skills. I think a lot. I think mine included.
The update?
Yes, the shotgun update, more specifically.
What does this mean?
There was an update on the shotgun, how it sprays, the pattern of the spray. I think it changed a lot of people's ability to shoot, and how they were playing. I think it changed a little bit, and I think this has been said by not only me but other people, other players here.
Like who? Javelin?
I think Javelin, Terror Squad.
Acha.
I can't hear you. Sorry,
Nicholas.
Huh?
Nicholas.
Can you repeat that?
Hello, Nicholas?
Yes, hello. Can you repeat that?
Kubidur. What do you make of these other players calling you out? And
what players are you specifically talking about?
The top players, the Coltons, the Javelins, the Lions, the SoCals.
I know SoCal calls me out, but that's just his nature. He needs to get pumped up to quote-unquote perform, which doesn't really amount to anything. Lion, he gave me my quote-unquote props as well, so I don't have any beef with him. What were the other ones? So the Javelins?
The Coltons, the Javelins, the Lions.
The Javelin, he likes I know he does call me out, but I think that's to make me play better, because I think he knows also that I could be on the same level as he is. But if that's not what he really thinks, then, you could just throw him away like a Javelin, if you want. Colton, I don't think I've played with him too much, so I don't think I can really form a full opinion about him.
What do you make of me constantly saying Nicholas Marquez?
At first, I really hated it. I I actually muted you for a few matches. But I think after a while, I started just you also have to enjoy it a little bit because it's kind of funny, and I catch myself repeating it as well.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
No,
Next
drop
question.
it, dude. Drop it, man. Drop one, dude. Just give me one.
Nicholas.
Huh?
Nicholas.
That's sick. Tell me who is the best player from the community. One player, one name.
I don't like saying it, but Javelin.
Javelin?
But that's more like everybody else mentioned. He's resourceful and he knows how to utilize the tools he's given on through the game to kill us. You know, grenades, masher, torque bow, sniper. Actually, not sniper so much. I don't remember him sniping so much. Everything else, you know, he has a palette of tools that I don't think most of the players that we play with have. But you know, at the same point, he's not that. He's pretty. I don't say he's pretty easy to kill, but he's not impossible to kill. And you know, I don't think we have one of those impossible players on our squad. Yeah, I think if we actually play, execution with Jeff Shotties, I don't think he'd be so high up in the rankings. To be honest.
What do you think about Terror Squad?
He's actually a lot better than I remember, to be honest. I don't remember him killing so much, but he's got like racked up a lot of kills lately, and I'm kind of surprised. But at the same point, you know, it's likely when he's on my team that I notice it, and obviously sometimes I'm not playing. he's definitely leveled up from last time.
What are your thoughts on Bizzle?
I think he definitely got the benefits out of the update. Let's put it that way. That's not calling anybody out. His shotgun has gotten a lot better after the update.
What do you think holds him back from being a top tier player? Bizzle.
Top tier player.
Bizzle.
Okay. What holds him out is I don't see him using the power weapons. You know, like being a force of nature with them. If he improves his power weapon skills, he'd definitely be a force to be reckoned with.
Is Shablu a threat?
Nope. But, you know, I do enjoy him on my team. Not to knock the guy and his skills.
What makes Caesar Germanicus in your discussion for top players?
Well, just like Javelin, he's very resourceful. And he does like to teabag a lot. And I don't know if that's a trait of a top-tier player, but I think everybody's starting to copy it too. But yeah, also, he's very good with the shotgun. You know a top-tier player by the aim of the shotgun, and I think that holds true for everybody. But also, you know, that's not the only fact, that he's also good with the torque bow, sniper, knows how to throw frag, you know, evade dying a lot.
These players, where do you rank them? Shablu, Burger Wolf, Mufred Al Rami, and Lion 786.
Actually, I don't know. Burger Wolf. Last time we played with him, he was actually pretty good. He was on the top of the scoreboard, which was really surprising. I don't know if he was playing or not, but you know, we haven't played in. I don't think myself. I haven't played in a month or so, but he might be coming up. You never know. But I think there's something to be said between Lion and SoCal. I don't know who to place in front of each other. Actually, no, wait, never mind. That's not a question. SoCal, you know you're not as great as Lion, though, because I know Lion's been on top of the matches a couple times. I think you need to learn how to wall bounce, get better aim on your shotgun, and I think learn how to run and not stand still in the middle of a map so you don't get killed. That's pretty much it.
What is your ranking?
I am the greatest. That's all that needs to be said. Anybody else has any opinions about that? Keep it to themselves.